With CNTV, and I'm here in Denver, Colorado at Broken Bridges Guitars. I'm standing here with the founders, the owners of this place. Basically, gentlemen, it looks like love of music, and you guys repair some guitars, create some custom guitars. First of all, tell me, Brian, Zach, how you guys met up.
We met at school at Roberto Venn in Phoenix.
When you guys first met there, you guys graduated up, and you realized you both had a passion for guitars, is that right?
That's correct. And then he actually came here and worked here for another person for a while, and I went home to Massachusetts, and then we bought the place, and now it's ours.
Excellent. Sounds good. So basically you started over here in Denver first then, Brian, and basically making what? Replicas?
Yeah, Jerry Garcia replica guitars, actually.
What got you involved in this? Why did you decide you want to get in something like this?
I've just always loved playing guitar and found the school and decided to give it a shot.
You guys were never friends before this?
Nah, we lived across the country from each other.
Wow, that's fantastic. So we got basically Denver meets Boston, and you decided to make the move down and get things started. And let me ask you a little bit. Let's talk first about repairs. What kind of repairs you guys come across?
Well, we're set up to do any repairs, and we're getting some pretty hard ones. We had a neck reset the other day.
Not only does it have to look good when it's done, but it has to play good as well, I'd imagine.
Oh, definitely. That's the most important part. And we also get a lot of finish repair, too, which is just look good.
You guys cover what, acoustic and electric both?
Yeah, that's correct, and bass.
Okay, perfect. If somebody's got an acoustic guitar out there, and let's say it's an antique, something that you can't really find anywhere else, and you're missing something on it, are you guys able to get the parts for that kind of thing?
Yeah, we can order whatever they need.
Okay, perfect. Sounds good. Electric guitars. Let me ask you about the electric guitars. Are electric guitars a whole different type of manufacture? Do they require different machinery?
Well, they're much easier to build and more straightforward to repair as well, because with an acoustic guitar, the whole sound is coming from the box that you make. An electric guitar, you cut the shape out, drop the pickups in, and then there's your sound pretty much. So
exactly. So I don't imagine the electric guitars are far more forgiving than the acoustic guitars when it comes to sound, I'd imagine. So now, not only repairs, but let's say somebody has a great idea for a look of a guitar and they want to get a custom one. What's the first step? How does it start?
Make a design and see what they want it to sound like.
Okay. So it starts out with a design. Is this something they can email to you guys, send in to you?
It could be emailed. It could sit down and go over it with someone. Right now, I'm working on one that he gave me. I want it to look kind of like a Telecaster, which is a Fender guitar, and then I took a spin off of that, so it can work that way too.
Nice, perfect. So first thing, you get the thing designed, figure out how it's going to be, and then what do you decide next? I mean, do you have to pick out actually the material you're going to use?
Yeah, they decide what kind of wood they're going to use, and we go get it and just put it all together.
Wow, that's great. All right. So now, besides repairs and the replicas, I also noticed you guys are starting to do lessons now.
Yeah, we just added lessons to the website, and we're charging $40 for an hour. Do it like once a week.
Oh, nice. So actually, people can come down. Are we talking beginners? We talking advanced?
Beginners to intermediate, I'd say.
As far as some of the machinery that you guys had to put together here, we're sitting right now in the workshop, and basically this is where all the magic happens, and you guys put everything together. Tell me, is it quite a bit of money dropped? It looks like a lot of equipment around me.
Yeah. Everything around here is pretty expensive.
Now, what type of is this what you actually learned in your schooling?
Yeah, we used most of this machinery at school, and there's some, everything's different, but another huge part of it is understanding how to maintain all that stuff as well.
Excellent. I imagine there's some places around Denver here where people can get their guitars repaired and whatnot. Tell me, what are you guys striving for? How do you want to be different?
Well, we're looking to be the friendly and nice guitar builders that everybody wants to come to.
Excellent. So basically, good customer service. They're going to sit down with you. They're going to show you basically some alternatives of what you can do in custom guitars.
Yeah.
Also, if you have a broken guitar, what kind of turnaround do you look at when it comes to repairing a guitar?
We actually have a really quick turnaround, which is, it sets us apart from most other repair places, because most other repair places, it takes about 2 weeks. Ours, like, we had one the other day. We got it to him 2 hours from when he brought it in.
Oh, really? Wow, that's great. I mean, definitely nobody wants to be without their axe for a certain amount of time, right?
Yeah.
What's nice about you guys actually have the skills behind you. You've got the schooling behind you, and you were basically schooled at the same place, so I imagine you guys speak the same language.
That's definitely true. We both learned from the same people, and so it's nice to be able to put my head together with someone who sees everything completely different than me, you know?
Fantastic. Guys, let me ask, if somebody out there who has a guitar and basically they think it's done, they think it's over and throw the thing in the trash, what would you say to them?
Bring it here. We can do any repairs. If the headstock's broken off, we can fix that.
Does it surprise customers sometimes of what you guys can fix?
Oh, definitely. A lot of people, if the headstock is broken, think their guitar is just destroyed, but actually that's a pretty straightforward fix most of the time.
too.
Yeah.
Really? What are some of the other repairs that you guys have seen?
I've done quite a bit of crack repair on acoustic guitars at home, and that's one of my favorites to do. And then, of course, we get fret work and setup and bone, replacing nuts and saddles on an acoustic to bone for tone and really anything, you know.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of electrical work too, just rewiring or wires that are loose or broken.
Wow. So, I mean, obviously in every business like that, you got the science part of it and you got the art part of it. I mean, what part is the art part of it when it comes to repairing?
To repairing, covering things up, you know, because if someone's headstock broke or something, you could rebuild it and then touch the finish up so it looks like it never happened. And, you know, the science part would be actually putting it back together, and that goes hand in hand with any repair, really. Covering it up afterwards is the art part, I would say.
Excellent. Well, guys, you pretty much have it there. We're going to pick up a few cameras and see if we can't see these guys do a little bit of their work and their magic. Once again, that is Broken Bridges Guitars, and that's brokenbridgesguitars.com. Plural on the end of that, right? Guitars. You can actually find these guys on Facebook as well. And just know that when you bring your guitar down, you're going to get a couple things. One, you're going to get quality service. You're going to get basically two trained individuals that know what they're doing. They were trained at the same school. And on top of that, they're going to be friendly about it. I mean, they vowed to be friendly, get your guitar back, get your axe back in your hands just as soon as possible. And I guess that's what everybody wants. So this is Gary Atencio with CNTV, and if you don't know, now you know.